Good morning, and today on Wayne's Lock Shop, we're going to be taking a look at building a custom handle. Now, this proved to be a royal pain to be able to try and complete. Basically, what we had was a custom window that was installed at one of the custom high-end retail locations. And what they wanted was another handle that looked identical. This was impossible to find, unfortunately. Even though we went through many different outlets, we called All About Doors and Windows and several other places that specialize in nothing but door and windows. However, we were unsuccessful in being able to find this particular part, so the next best thing is to have a machine shop build one for you. So this was what they came up with. Unfortunately, they used a round piece of metal, and that round piece of metal did not give the egg shape that we needed for this to look identical to the other one. Now, there's no way for us to make it absolutely perfect. However, we could bring that egg shape back to the equation, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I was able to take the round portion and use this belt sander to be able to put that round portion back into it, as you can see here. Now again, we're not going to be able to make it absolutely perfect. However, once it's all painted, these are far enough apart that we can make them look almost the same. The machine shop would have no way of putting that custom egg shape back into it because of the way that it was poured. The other piece was poured. However, we were able to get that shape, as you can see here, and I was able to use this sander without the backstop to use the rounded, concave, natural roundness of the belt as it feeds through the sander to be able to get that round portion back into it. This took several hours and several belts to do. We used a 40 grit sandpaper, starting off with a 40 grit, then went to an 80 grit, and then finished off with 120 grit. Now that we paint it with some Duranautic paint, we have a virtually identical match that the eye can't really tell the difference between, especially when they're spread apart. For more, as a small business, RMR, or recurring monthly revenue, is a huge factor and has literally changed the way I do business. Simply by leaving some information about the Halo Pulsar security system can add thousands to your monthly income. Click below. Our